Hello, everybody, at Mr. Tramps. Welcome to the Comedy Loop. I'm Devin Powell. I will be your host for the evening. And on behalf of that, I would like to apologize in advance. All right, let's get that out the way. How's everybody doing out there tonight? How many of y'all traveled to get here? How many of y'all live right around the corner? How many of y'all? I don't even care anymore. Oh man, 2014, guys. It is 2014. We have made it, y'all. 2014 is a brand new year. It's another year for progress. You know? It's all about progress. We gotta get things going. We gotta get the ball rolling. You know? No? No? Nobody with me on that? Where'd all the woos go? Ain't doing our goddamn love up here. No, I'm just saying though, you know, like the other night, you know, went out, wore my hoodie, didn't get shot, progress. Yeah. Haven't heard much about Lil Wayne on the radio lately. Progress. I'll take it. I'll take it. Miley Cyrus won't stop twerking. She won't stop. She can't stop. She did a song about it. And we won't stop. And we can't stop. Well, you need to stop. You were killing the twerk. It was so much fun until you came along. It only works if you got it. Jeez. Too much progress, Miley. Pull it, dial it back. Dial it way back, please. Colorado finally legalized marijuana for recreational purposes. Fucking right. Now that's some fucking progress. That's my kind of progress right there. Yeah. Still legal in Texas, though. Not enough progress. Need more progress on that. I'm just saying, Colorado now officially has free pot and South Park. What the hell, Texas? Like, are you kidding me? You don't even have medical marijuana? This is Texas. We invented Willie Nelson. Get in gear. Jeez. I want to tell you all a little bit about myself. For those of you who don't know me. How many of y'all know me in here? All right, 4 of you. Love you guys. All right, well, for those of you who don't know me, you might be wondering a little something. I'm going to go ahead and let you know right now. Here I stand before you, 6'6", black guy. No, I'm not a sports fan. I'm not a sports person. I'm not a sports guy. I don't do sports. I don't watch sports. I don't dream about sports. But people see me all the time. They're just like, oh my God, he's big, he's black. Somebody give him a ball. That's $1 billion right there. People tell me all the time, like, man, you ain't even got to do nothing. Stand by the goal. Just do this. You're leaving on the contract. I don't know, it's just, I don't let the thugged out shirt fool you. Like, I would jam out to some 9 Inch Nails, some Johnny Cash in a heartbeat. I am a black nerd. You know? I love fun shit. But I don't know, I've just never been the type, like, I've never found myself, you know, going to bed wondering, you know, who's going to win the Superdome or whatever the hell kids are doing these days. I never wondered who's going to win the next big game, you know. I never wake up in the morning and jump out of the bed into my Patrick Ewing light-up shoes, you know. Don't go running down the stairs to the kitchen to get myself a big old bowl of Sniffos. There's no Wayne Gretzky juice in my fridge, that's all I'm saying. I'm not that guy. That sounds kind of weird. Wayne Gretzky juice. You won't believe where it comes from. When people see me, they ask me all the time, like, hey man, so you play sports? And I'm like, no, I don't play any sports. They're like, well, do you at least watch some sports? And by this point, I started getting a little agitated, so I started fucking with people. I'm just like, yeah, I watch sports all the time. Oh, really? Who's your favorite team? The Cleveland Steamers. Yeah. They tend to play dirty. And I don't know, they're really starting to stink this year. I don't know, if they don't pick it up, they might just get flushed at the Super Bowl. Poop jokes, people, poop jokes. Anybody here got a car? Who drove here? Right there? I love cars, man. so convenient. They put you through so many emotions, cars, Like the excitement of the first time you get your car, the joy of getting that new car smell, being thankful that they left the bottle in the car. Old cars smell better with new cars smell, that's what I'm getting at. Yeah. But it's funny, like, a lot of cars put you through a lot of emotions. But does anybody here have a raggedy car? Alright, me and those two. Alright, we ride or die. Till the wheels fall off. Tonight, probably. It's funny, like as many emotions as a car will put you through, like a raggedy car, there's certain moments that will actually put you through the 5 stages of grief. Like, y'all ever notice that? Like, I experienced this personally. And I'm going to give y'all my experience right here. This is the 5 stages of trying to start your raggedy car. Alright, let's roll. Stage 1. Stage 1 is denial. No. And then there's a second part to stage 1. Stage 1 is not just denial, it's also isolation. You kind of have to separate yourself from that moment. You just, not me. Not today, not me, why shit? And then from that point, you go from stage 1 into stage 2. Stage 2 is anger. Now you're getting upset because this machine won't cooperate with you. Just shit. Pop works, piece of shit. And then what happens from there, you go from stage 2 into stage 3. Stage 3 is bargaining. Now you're trying to reason with this inanimate object. Just oh, come on, baby, please. Oh, come on, it's so good with you. What you need, baby? More gas? Motor oil? Antifreeze? Just talk to me, bitch. What you want? I've been good to you. And from that point, you have now exited stage 3 bargaining into stage 4 grievance, which is generally a combination of the first 3. No, why goddamn time all the shit buttons got to be me? I'm a good man! I did my best! So after your inner child finishes crying like a little bitch for about 10 minutes, you finally hit stage 5. Acceptance. Fuck it. I got $2 in my pocket. I've been waiting to catch the bus. Fuck this car. I hate my car right now, y'all. But I love that bitch. That's not the only time you go through those 5 stages either, is it? No, there's other scenarios. Like, I'm sure some of y'all know, that moment you're on the highway, in the fast lane, minding your own business. All of a sudden you got cherries and berries flashing right behind you. Stage 1. Denial. / isolation. You sit there and no, that ain't for me. I'm doing the speed limit. This can be for me. Is my tail light out? Do I look that black right now? What the fuck is going on? So what do? You isolate yourself. You say, because your first thought isn't, oh shit, I'm getting pulled over. Your first thought is, maybe he needs to get past me, and I need to move out the way. So what do? You move out of the fast lane, into the next lane. What does the cop do? He gets right behind you again. Now, your immediate thought should be, oh shit, he's definitely here for me, but no, you're still in the denial stage. Your first thought is, oh, I guess he was trying to get out of the fast lane, and now I'm in his way again, and I should go back to the fast lane. So you get it back into the fast lane, and he gets right behind you again. which immediately takes you to stage 2. Anger. Son of a bitch, it's for me. All these goddamn cars out here. And he had to single my ass out. Shit. Guess I'm gonna put this weed away. It's always when you have weed. That's what it is. It's always when you have weed. So then you go from stage 2 to stage 3, bargaining. You're just like, nah, man, can't go down like this. I'll do whatever it takes, Lord. I'm not going to build a church, but I'll go to one, you know. Just let me fly this time, Lord. Or you can go with the other part of stage 3 and think to yourself, all right, I'm going to drive for 2 more miles. Maybe you'll get a call. We're coming up on Romberg. Somebody's got to get stabbed. I don't wish that on nobody, but that would help my situation out right now. You realize that ain't happening. Now you're at stage 4. Grieving. Fuck, man. Why did I have to do this? Where did I go wrong? My tags are out. I don't have a license. The car smell like hashish. What am I doing with my life? And then finally you hit acceptance, and it's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull over and deal with the consequences because I fucked up and I'm gonna own that shit. Or you can go with my favorite part of acceptance and think to yourself, okay, either I'm about to get shot, I'm about to roll my car and die, or I'm gonna have a good time and get away. Either way, this motherfucker's working for it. Not today, motherfucker. Stage 1. Thank you. Man, I love listening to music in the car when I'm riding, man. I don't know about the rest of y'all. I love music, you know. Give it up if you love music, you know. If you're just like in a bad mood and you hear that song that just changes it around, you know, just that mood maker, you know, like some women, they listen to Barry White and they're just like, I gotta go suck somebody's dick right now. Or, you know, somebody plays, you know, licking bitches and they're just like, okay, licking bitches for the night. This is what we doing. You know, music, it just changes you. Love it. But there are some really horrible songs out there. Not the fact that the songs themselves are shitty, like great quality music, great quality writing, all that shit, but if you actually start to listen to the lyrics and realize this is a horrible song. Why am I shaking my ass to this? Like seriously, like, okay, y'all know the Pina Colada song, right? If you like Pina Coladas, get caught in the rain. People hear that and it's like, I want a Pina Colada right now. It's delicious. But it's amazing though, man, because I actually stopped and I listened to the lyrics one day and I was like, what the hell is going on here? Like, here's the first verse, right? He says, I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a played out recording of a favorite song. So while she lay there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. In the personal columns, was this letter I read. If you like Pina Colada, get down in the rain. If you're not into yoga, and you have ever brain. If you like making love and midnight. Wait, what? Let me get this straight. This is a song about a guy who is tired of his wife and has decided he is going to move on without consulting her first. Okay, that's what we got into. Let's do this. So we get to the second verse. And the second verse is basically he just responds to the ad. He's like, yeah, I love Pina Colada. I love dancing in the rain. He's like, let's meet up at my favorite bar of Melly's and we'll play in our Escape. Which is the name of the song, by the way. Escape. Not the Pina Colada song. Alright, so what happens next? Third verse. Alright, so he goes to the bar, he waits for this mystery woman to show up, and he says, the door opens, she walks in. He's like, I recognize the damage in her face. He knows who she is right off the bat, right? It's his wife. She plays the ass. And she turns around and sees him, and the thing is, I know some of you out there are thinking, oh my God, this is such a romantic way to rekindle the spark in their relationship. Yeah, right. Hell no. You know what? Do you know what this bitch had the nerve to say? When she turns around and sees him? Oh, it's you. She was there to cheat on him too. They were there to cheat on each other at the same time, on the same date, in the same place. And they made up and they're just like, oh my God, you put it together, put it together, and they ride off into the fucking sunset like nothing just happened. That's the end of the song. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you have any idea how awkward that moment had to be in the car when it finally clicks in their head, what the hell just happened? Like this. Wait a minute, buddy. Were you about to go blow some random guy? Do I have to reevaluate this entire relationship again? Oh God. Such a good song, but it's so horrible. You know another horrible one, right? Go ahead, take a guess. Anybody. Now, it's a classic by the legend, Michael Jackson's Smooth Criminal.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
Fucking epic song, right? When we were little kids, we didn't know what the hell the lyrics were. We were just getting down. Yeah. That's why we pulled up in the Pinto. Daddy played my Nintendo. Yeah. We didn't give a fuck. It was a fun song. But then I stopped and I read the lyrics and I was just like, wait a minute. As he broke into her window, and he found them under Sindo. As he broke into her apartment, he left the bloodstains on the carpet. She tried to hide under the table, and he found it, and she wasn't able. So she ran to the bedroom, and he struck her. It was her doom. Annie, are you okay? This is a song about a woman being brutally murdered in her home, and we're all in the club just fucking jamming. Yeah! And Annie okay? Oh, and Annie okay? Who's Annie okay? I don't know. Who must be Japanese? Know what you're listening to, people. That's all I'm saying. 2014, what else is still going on? Oh, Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson still trying to be relevant, y'all. He's trying. To the Hangover movies. Got the Tony Awards and Neil Patrick Harris. NPH called him a nigga. He didn't hit him. Progress. I heard that shit, so I kept playing it back. He's like, yo, this nigga. They're right to nigger. And Mike Tyson over there, yes, it's nigger. And I'm like, let it fly. I'm just like, hey, Iron Mike. Going easy on folks. All right, progress. Still got that tattoo on his face, though. Too much progress. Dial it back, bro. Dial it way back. But I just find it funny, though, like, because I feel a little bit sorry for Mike Tyson. You know, just think about it, like, he's not even a bad-looking dude or anything, and, you know, he could have had a way better chance at a movie career if it wasn't for that voice. Yeah. Like, seriously, like, if he would have sounded like Billy D. Williams, he could have been in, like, every straight-to-DVD black romantic comedy. Hey, man. Want to make Punch Drunk Love, too? I know Punch Drunk Love isn't a strict DC black romantic comedy, but when I hear the words Punch Drunk Love, I think Mike Tyson. I'm just saying that nigga just beat up like 7 prostitutes back in 09. Like, that shit happened. But, I don't know, man, it's like that voice is like, it just wouldn't be so bad if he didn't sound like a black Jay Leno, like. Like, you know, that's why he started working out, you know. He used to get locked up back when he was a kid. Can't be no skinny little nigga with a voice like that, expect your butthole to be all right in prison. That's not how prison works. I'm just saying. What do you do? Start hitting the weights.
I'm gonna kill them all.
Now he just, settle the conversation in the mix.
I win.
I mean, come on, you can't tell me that if Mike Tyson called you up, talking shit, and you didn't know who the fuck Mike Tyson was, you wouldn't talk shit right back to him.
Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go over there, and I'm gonna eat your dog, and then I'm gonna have sex with your mouth, and then I'm gonna make stroking out of your asshole.
And you're just like, well, then why don't you come over and do it then, you little bitch? Click. What? Nah, honey, this is some crazy motherfucker. He doesn't know what he's fucking with. Hold on, let me go get that.
Okay, first things first, where's your fucking dog?
Stage 1. Alright, y'all ready to get this show started? Y'all ready for the jokes? You ready for your first comedian of the night? Oh, fuck y'all, that was funny. Alright, guys. Hailing from wherever the hell he came from. This man is a man of many voices, a man of many talents, a man of many humor. Wait, no, I'm going with that. Alright. He's been on the Tonight Show with Leno. He is going to come up here and rock this stage. He is staring me in the eyes right now as I speak. Banfield, everybody!
Damn. Got me those bedroom eyes. Holy shit. Creepier. Is this your drink? You want to come back for this? Got that right there. No, it's too late now. It's too late now. It's mine. Y'all good? Y'all feeling good? Give it up for Devin Powell. Give it up. Doing his fairly decent job. He's alright. Raping me with his eyes. Speaking of sex, comedy's a lot like that. Because it's awkward. And the only way I know I'm doing a good job is you guys make the right noises. And I'm the one who has to perform. You get to just sit there. But if it all goes wrong, I gotta pretend like this never happened, and you and I both know that's not true. I'm glad the holidays are over. Because that should be now. Yes! Oh my God! Yes! So glad I'm in a room with my peers. That should basically be like the gift card day. We should stop calling it Christmas. Those are the dumbest thing ever invented. The gift cards. I hate those things. It's like, well, I could have gotten you something, but I really don't know anything about you, so... It's prettier than money. No, it is not. Not at all. Not even close. You can give me a gift card with $1 million. I'd rather have a stack of $1 million. Do you understand? That's just you deciding where I get to go and shop. I always get like the worst ones. Ones that don't fit me at all. It's like, oh, you shouldn't have. Bed Bath & Beyond. How did you know? You read my diary, you stink. I can do that. Something else I think we should stop. Around the world, we need to fight this. It's like a disease, the plague. People putting their dogs in clothes. That has to stop now. You see them like everywhere. He's like, oh, he looks so cute. No, he doesn't. He looks dead, actually. You know when you're about to bury a loved one, you put them in a suit they never wear in a million years? That's what he looks like. Right there. That's it. Not to mention you died in pain. Congratulations for you. Proving humans are the dominant species again. Every time I see one of those dogs, I want to kill it, because I know that's exactly what it would want. Shut your mouth. Children in China gonna jump off buildings. It's the same for this dog. And it's those same people that put the dogs in clothes and put their kid on the leash. Why? What? No. No, it's too late for you. Get out. There's no one sitting there. You don't need 4 chairs.
They're coming.
They better be coming. You were wrong with America. You were wrong with America. You always see those fans with the kid on the leash. They're like going through like the mall. The kid's like, Xbox. He goes flying. He's hyperactive. We don't believe in beating him. If he craps on my lawn, I'm punching you in the dick. I moved to America, not America. Y'all can tell my thick Austrian accent. I wanted to be governor of something. Didn't work out. No, I moved to Austin almost a year ago, and I was looking online for like day jobs for when I got here, and I did like a Google search for like it was like just Austin, Texas day job. That's all I like. Austin, Texas job. Like that's all I put in. And the number one job that came up in this search on Google was male escort. You understand why that's weird, right? It's not like you scrolled for like a minute and eventually found it. It was number 1 on the job search. Number 1. So apparently Austin Texas like laid a shit ton of them off, and there's positions that need to be filled. So natural I fill that in application. Why not? I gotta know. They're like, there's a height requirement. Why? Who cares? They're like, you gotta be at least 5'8". And I'm like, what if they're really kinky? What if they're that freaky kind of woman, you know? Like she's always wanted to bang a leprechaun. I could be that guy. I could totally be that guy. See me at the door like, follow me to the end of the rainbow and cuss me like charge. Go right to the bedroom. She corners me, I'm like, what be your wish, Vixen? Why are we saying no to these women? That's what I'm saying. Why are we saying no? They have dreams. It could be a very special Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'd be terrible. I'm terrible with women. I should say I'm terrible, and I always find the wrong women. That's what it is. I always end up with the wrong woman or type of woman that are just insane. And I mean, like they ask like really weird questions that just gives you a window into their psychology. I know like regular questions like, are you wearing that out of the house? You know, that bullshit question that every guy gets, are you wearing that out of the house? No. I would be caught dead wearing this out of the house. This is my pre-clothes clothes. This is all I wear up to the door. I just rip this off like basketball shorts and I'm ready to go. Now I mean like the what if scenario question. Those things. The what if, for those who don't know, because you've lucked out somehow. The what if scenario question, it's like, what if you lost a leg? And you had to replace it with a food. What food to replace your leg with? The fuck is that? When I do that stupid thing thing that every guy does. I try to find some way of pushing logic into this conversation. I'm like, all right, celery. I do celery. I would bundle it up. I'd make like one stalk because it's sturdy, and I would limp it to the hospital. Like with a good leg, I use celery. And in my mind, I'm like, nailed it. But she's like, you eat celery? That's nasty. What kind of bullshit question is that? Did I lose? What happened? I understand your rules. Guys really only have 2 questions. I don't know if you know this. We only have 2 questions. That's it in life. They are, what do you want? Why are you crying? That's it. Never gonna have those answers. No. You die and go see God. You're like, what the hell does she want? I don't know. Did you notice I never got married? Just saying. Yeah, I was, like you said, I was on the Tonight Show because I do voices, because I'm evil and I like messing with people. And one of my favorite places to do voices is like random locations, like fast food restaurants, like Burger King. Like when they mess up my order, then I'll do the voice. Which when does that happen? Right, never, right? And I'm like looking up, I was like, wait a minute. He's a little Jack Nicholson. That's what I happen here. Grab his desk, throw it in his face. Very sorry. Even though nice to you, signed high. You'll see that those are great fast food, but I know you got numbers and pictures on the goddamn screen. You're saying it's high. Like Bill Cosby also. He's like, I wanted the chocolate shake. You gave me the vanilla shake. All you got to do is put the chocolate, the middle of the mixer out, and give him the fight. What are you doing? Stop it! They love me. The more fun one, that was Christopher Walken. He was looking at him going, what's wrong with you? You messed up my order. You got here. Are you high? I'd like to speak with the manager. Oh, you are the manager. I weep for you. Don't let it back in. Yeah, I did the... Somehow, the NBC saw my, was walking, and they called me at like 7 in the morning, which, by the way, is a bad time to call me. I'm not awake at that time. Don't assume that I am. They're like that. Oh, somebody better be dying. What's up? And he's like, yeah, I'm with NBC on the Tonight Show. Really? Yeah, who is this? And they're like, we would like for you to be on the Tonight Show. You do a Jay Leno with Shatner. Yeah, why? We would like you to do a Jay Leno with Shatner. Oh. Why? Because they're both going to be there. So let me get this straight. You want to hire me as like an assassin to make fun of them? Yeah. Oh, okay, sure. What do I lose? So I got there and Jay Leno came in and he came into the green room wearing that shitty denim thing that he was wearing. I always see him in it. Like, dude, we know your face. You don't always gotta wear it. If I wear this, are they gonna recognize me? Like, why? And he like came in and he was like, it's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good show. I don't know what you're doing, but break a leg. And he just walked out of the green room. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, you haven't told him, have you? He's like, no. I hate you. I think I wasn't a fan of that. And William Shatner was there too. This is the bit that I wanted to do. They wouldn't let me do it. They wanted me to cut it down. This is the bit I wanted to do. I'm going to do for you guys. I love William Shatner. There's no greater overactor in the world that has ever lived. So I just picture this. Swamp. Come, still spot. We don't know what we are. We don't know where we are. First of all, what your instruments tell you. We are going to die. Stranded on this strange planet. What? There's something in the bushes. It's getting closer. Excuse me. Little bit man. Tell me where we are, please. Tell me where we are.
Talk from here, dude.
What is that reaction? That could be someone else. Bullshit. When I first stayed in Austin, Texas, I had to ride the bus. Still have to ride the bus. It's a horrible experience. We should burn them all. But I was going, the first day in Austin, I was going up to the bus stop. And by the way, Austin, Texas' motto is keeping it weird. Let's keep that in mind. And I'm not on the bus yet. I'm just heading there. I'm not where the crazy people live. I'm just heading up to the bus stop. And there's this dude he's just got his stuff laid out on the bench, just like a fisherman's bounty. Just like, look! And he's got his shoes, his shirt, his socks, his pants, and his backpack just sitting on them. He's just wearing like pants, that's it. And he's got it slayed on the bench. And he's holding up the jersey, and he's just smiling at, yeah! And he's holding up the jersey. And he's holding up the jersey, and he's just smiling at it like this. Which should have been a dead giveaway if you just go to another bus stop. But I was like, what's the worst that can happen? Foolish, simple me. And I go, and he turns to me like this, drops the jersey. I still have a chance to run away. For some reason, I don't. And I go up and he's like, really? Oh, okay. And he has like this like little bag, like he's got like this lump that's about the size of my sister's red lump, which I'm shitting myself now. And it's like wrapped up in a grocery bag. And then I'm like, where the fuck did he get a grocery bag in Austin, Texas? I'm more mad about that now. Like, I'm ignoring the fact that this looks like a heart. I'm like, where did you get it? No, you killed someone for that bag, didn't you? I found out it was berries inside of that. It was berries. Because apparently there's berries somewhere that grows in Austin, Texas that you can get high on. I did not know that. You can get really high. He told me where it is. I'm not sharing it with you guys. Just saying. Like I'm going to give you longitude and latitude, and you're going to write it down and leave. But, and he's like really high, and he's like, come here, right over. Why? And eventually I'm like, I have to go. I really have to. So now I'm thinking of something. By the way, the bus is now 30 minutes late. So now I'm thinking, I was like, I gotta do it. I just have to do it. So I'm trying to think of something like good to say so I can break and walk away. And finally he goes, thank you, baby. I'm like, you can't say something philosophical, confuse him in a daze like a smoke screen, and just saying it's like a ninja. Just leave him confused. Ninja face! And so I was like, that's what we're here for in life. You know, let's entertain each other until we die, like keep each other company until we die. I think that's what we're here for. And he does this. No! Just picks me up and just holds me. Just like, and he's like 6'5". I'm like 5'6". Sure. And shut up. That's just though there was a giant black man on stage. You now have no idea of contrast. That's all that is. So he's like holding me. I'm in the air. He's just squeezing me. He smells like liquid garbage. Just holding me. And then he started crying. Shut your mouth. Just weeping uncontrollably. Just sad, bitter tears. And he just dropped me after way too long. Just let me go. I'm free falling in the air. He eventually just goes back to the same jersey, picks up and starts smiling at it like nothing happened. So now I'm confused. I'm relieved as all get out. But I'm also mad. I was like, we had a thing there just for a second. You can't just pretend we didn't have a thing. I'm nothing to you now? And I'm like, shit, I gotta go. So I just leave and go to the next bus stop. And I'm just sitting waiting. I'm like, I'll never go to that bus stop ever again. And I'm looking at the bus and I'm like, oh. And it's like coming, and as he gets close, I can see him in the window of the bus. He's like that. And I'm like signaling the bus driver. No, go, please, leave me. And not too long ago, I saw that guy. I saw him again. And I was like, that's the guy. I know that guy. This dude is hilarious. And I'm like, and he didn't look high this time. So I'm like, going, I was like, hey, remember me? Like, yeah. And I hug him, and I'm like, the berries, nah. And rhinoplasty, nah. I realize he's not the same guy. This dude was black, the other dude was black. Not too long ago, well, it was about a year, so I don't know. Is it too long? You know, good, okay. And I'm trying to do something to be my highest high that breaks my lowest low. Does anyone understand what I'm talking about? Like, you will be remembered for whatever is your peak. Either your peak or your lowest ditch in life. That's what people remember you for. So I'm trying to do something to break whatever is that bottom. And I know what my bottom is. No, I don't. Who would be confused about that? I showed, just gonna confess, it's kind of like the confess part. Showed my penis to my niece. Okay. It's not, okay. It wasn't like, that's not what I did. That's not the thing I did. I can feel your judginess right now, like warning me from the cold. Thank you. I gotta backtrack a ways. Okay, I gotta backtrack a ways. There was this lady who was contacting me on, like, I don't think it was Facebook or something. And she was contacting me, and I don't know how she found me. And she was like, I want to see it. See what? I want to see it. That's huge. You have the wrong guy. I hate to break your bubble, but you totally have the wrong guy. No one would ever think anything else. I don't have a showcase. That's what it is. I don't have like it's not a sports car. Okay? It's not like other dudes like, hey ladies, it's not like that. I have like an 87 Gremlin. Like, it'll get you and me where we need to go. But your hair's not going to be flapping and we go, whoa! Like that, okay? Just saying. So she was like, send me a picture. So I was like, all right, I'm going to send a picture. And I did. And by the way, yeah, I did. I'm a grown-up. I paid for that phone. If my high-resolution picture of my tiny slice of pizza exceeds my data limit, I'm going to pay that, because I'm an adult. So I did. I got no response. Not surprised. Like, I would have loved to see what message I would have gotten back from that. I can just see her in the morning, she's like, no more beer for breakfast, no more beer for breakfast, no more beer for breakfast. I gotta go to confession. This is too much. You had those days? And just keep that to yourself, lady. Just might have been you. We don't know. So, I forgot. Good. I forgot. And don't share the picture either. That's between you and me, alright? So, and so I forgot that the picture was on my phone. I forgot that it was on my phone. Wait, how do you forget that that's on your phone? How is that not in your constant memory all the time that there's a penis? But somehow I forgot about it. And I went to go have Christmas with my family. My entire family. And I got a new iPhone, I was proud of it. Everyone else got those phones, so I was like, haha, check this out. I was on the Tonight Show, suck it. And I was really proud, because I had that little camera thing where you can flip it around, she could look at herself, like a little mirror. She's like, showing her, she's left it alone. I'm like, haha, yeah. And I forgot this little button you can push to start scrolling through photos. And so she hit that and started just scrolling and stops on that picture and just staring at it. My brother comes up behind her, throws it like a monkey throwing crap through the air. I catch it like, and we're in this awkward circle of everyone just staring at me. So I said the same thing to them that I'm going to say to you. I love y'all, but y'all will never see me again. I love you. Bye-bye. Good to Banfield, everybody.
Yes, that's right. Timothy Banfield. Sending penis pics to his niece. Because that's the American way. All right, keep that energy up, y'all. You ready for your next comedian? Yeah. All right, coming to the stage. He was a big hit in the 80s. An even bigger hit in the 90s. Now he's here. Everybody give it up for your next comedian, Scotty! Devin Powell.
I knew him when he was only 6 feet.
And white. Oh, goodness. He's my Devin. My Devin.
Let me know what y'all doing. Playing some games.
One of those things I like. Do you guys realize what's happening here today? It's 1988. This is 1988. I've been in comedy a long time. You don't find this anymore. I came in and I went, oh, Hellgate. This is going to be a Hellgate. We're going to try comedy. Oh, it's going to be tragic. It's not going to work. The sound's going to bleed in. It's going to be terrible. The owner's going to be crazy. It's always the same. And I'm like, it's 1988 again. But you know what? It's working. It's working. They are stocked in the back. They got all their pickles. They got all the salt and the ketchup, and it's all fronted and facing out. We've got plenty of register tape back there. I'm going to show you. You have no idea what's back here. If you think yeah, I'm going to bring it. I'm bringing it. Get it.
Oh yeah, man! I'm a big banana man. Hey! I have no idea why a banana should be a Rasta. I have no idea. Or what? It's a chair? She just met her spirit animal right here. We have a connection. I like Jamaica and I like bananas. You have no idea. The owner actually said, I go, can you think if I bring that up on stage, will that be okay? He goes, yeah, but be careful because a lot of people have raped it. A lot of people have raped that, you know, and I was like, wow, I could see why, because he's just asking for it, isn't he? Don't be making jokes about rape. Well, you know what happened to me? I've been getting hate. You know what? No, hug raped. I have been getting forcibly hugged lately. Listen, I like me a big woman. I really do. But it's the bigger women that are hating me. And they're tangling me up. No, and they go on the outside. I'm stuck on the inside, and I'm so pretty and petite. And I'm stuck in a fold. I can't get out. It smells like cheese. I'm in it. And it always lasts 4 seconds too long. It's 4 seconds too long. I go limp saying, time for the hug to be over, and it's still getting squeezed in there. It's all cheesy. It's all good stuff. I'm sorry. Yeah, say no to hate, man. I know, it's a bad image, but this is why I brought him. I want to tell everybody about hate. Don't be hug raping people. Say no to hate. Okay, would it be distracting if he just stays here? This is my last audience, by the way. So I worked for years. I worked in this restaurant owned by Fridays. It's called Golf. And this reminded me of it. I show up for my shift one day, and the manager goes, "All right, who wants to make $50?" And I'm like, the same way we did last time. And he goes, "No, come on. You dress as a breakfast item, and you go out there and you wave. You get up there by Federal Highway and you wave. This is in Fort Lauderdale." And I go, "I'm in." I go, "How long is it?" "It's about 2 hours for $50." And I'm like, "Dude, that's great." So I could be pancake, or I could be bacon, or I could be egg. And I like the looks of pancake, and I like pancake. So I said, "I'm pancake, man. I'm a total pancake." Well, you gotta imagine, I'm even thinner back then. I was beautiful. The mullet was shinier. I was a lovely young girl. You should have seen me. I was so beautiful. Tiny pores. You should have seen me. I don't mean to brag, but I did win that humility contest years ago. So here I decided, I'm a pancake, right? Well, the pancake, your head sticks out through this, and it goes pretty big, and it's windy. It's windy in Fort Lauderdale. And I'm like, God, pancake's a pain in the ass. It was a lot of work. My abs were killing me after 2 hours. It was unbelievable. So, about a week later, he's like, "Who wants to be breakfast and people?" I go, "Dude, yes, bacon. I want to be bacon, right? I like bacon too, so I'm bacon." But again, now windy, and it's like this, and my neck, like I could barely move after that. It was terrible. Finally, I chose egg. About a week after that, he goes, "Who wants to go?" "Dude, I'll do it. Can I be egg?" He goes, "Yeah, you can be egg, whatever." So here's the deal with egg. It's suspenders, and it's a little jagged cut. It's got a little shell hat that sits on, and you could actually retreat. And my little tiny legs, I could literally squat down and be an egg, and I would go out into the middle of a very busy highway, by the way, and I would just like squat down, and as soon as I could look through the little cracks in the shell, and as soon as I seen the light turn green, I would stand up, pop up like this, and point, and then run. And people were like, "Egg that hatched and ran over there." So I'm having a good time with that manager. Loved me. He goes, "Business is great. You got to be egg all the time." It's so true, it's painful. In the early 80s, right around the corner of Sunrise and Federal Highway, there was a place called Newcomers. Yeah, and they joked about it. They said it stands for Never Eat Beef Again. And they served these roast beef sandwiches. And I was out there, and I just didn't notice that this truck had already been by once before, because they yelled something like, "You fucking egg!" And whatever. Just rolled right off me. You're not going to get me strangled. Crap, this shell. And so what happens is they come back around, and then he goes, "Take this, you fucking egg!" And he has a Neva's roast beef sandwich full of barbecue sauce, and I see it coming toward me, but I retreat into my shell, and it deflects right off of me. The bacon was flipping out. He goes, "You look like you've been shot, man!" It's dripping down. Good story. Did you see the billboard out there? You know, I hear, "Oh, you're going to be at Mr. Tramps." So I go, "Whatever, here's the picture I have on my cell phone of me, like, just looking special with my wife's hat on and these really thick glasses." And then it's on a billboard. So, fuck me. I should take my career a little more seriously in the future. And I drove by it. You don't know how many times I drove by that this week. I got a lot of jobs. I'm practically Jamaican. I have a lot of jobs. You've got to admit I have appeal. Really? 3 pun jokes? Is that where we're going? On the back of your license is a magical number. If you look at it now or later tonight, there's a phone number and it says free roadside assistance. It's not bullshit. I'm a hero, a highway emergency response operator. And I'm drove by that this week. As a comedy. I didn't even notice it was Mr. Tramps and I'm going to be here. And if I just timed it right, I would have seen my own face going, as I drove by. And this has been a great week. Kind of serious. I respond. I'm the incident first responder in a lot of. She's got it. She's taking a lot of stuff. There was a hearse. A lot of weird things happen on the highway. And out of the 290, 35, 290 little split there, right in what's called the Gore area, there's a hearse with its flashes on. So I thought, okay. I get out, and we have these turbo diesel 3500 pickup trucks, heading rack, blue, red lights, everything, and so I can respond and protect people, keep them getting hit. And that's basically I'm out there just to keep you safe and get you moving. And so oh good, it's reserved. They'll be here in a minute. Sorry, ADHD. I got the ADD, but now I got HD. I have a high definition ADD. So all the distracting things are really clear now. Jesus, can this guy stay on task? All right, so I got all the lights, and he's got his hazards on, and as I walk back, I see there's a casket in there, and it's got flowers on top of it. And I go, oh my God, this is really serious. And so the guy was on his cell phone, and I go, "Hi, sir." He rolls his window down. I go, "My name is Scott Hardy. I'm a highway emergency response operator. Are you in need of service?" And he looks at me and goes, "I can't find nobody." And I'm thinking, you have a body. You know, I can't find nobody. He can't find nobody. And I realized that he lost his procession. He lost the funeral procession. Oh my God. So I'm like, listen, you really can't stay here. It's kind of dangerous where you are. I'll try to cover you as long as I can. But, you know, and he goes, "I'm trying to find on your phone." Yeah, I see, you're on the phone. And, I hope they speak Spanish, whoever's on the other end of it. And they do. And here's what happens. I'm covering him. He finally pulls out and is communicating with them. And then they pass, both of us, because I'm following him, and the truck's so big, they don't see him. So now they're moving now towards slaughter, which sounds negative until you take the S off. And it's laughter. Welcome to S laughter. God, do I ever finish this story? All right, so then he realizes that they passed him, so now he is speeding. I got to tell you, we were doing 90, and I just want to protect him, and also his cargo. I mean, I know they're not going to get hurt, but this is an important day, you know, and they're literally, Christine knows the story. She wasn't with me, but she heard the story so much. The guy's swerving, and I swear to you, that slick coffin, you see the flowers moving from side to side. I'm like, God, this is terrible. And we finally catch up to them in Buda, which is Buda to me. You say Buda. You don't fucking say Manchaca, you say Manchac. We gotta get this stuff straight. And it's Luke 1, and it's also Mopac. We get a lot of names around here. Right past Slaughter, toward Onion Creek, the woman gets out, and she freaking reams this guy. And it's in Spanish, but I know when somebody's in trouble, right? And I'm feeling so bad. There's 3 cars now. There's the hearse, there's me, and she's yelling at him. And she finishes pairing him up. They kind of have a plan, and I say, okay, listen, is everybody here now? And the woman goes, yes, this is it. And I go, okay. And in my mind, I'm thinking, this guy fucking lost 3 people? It's the world's smallest funeral procession. How bad can he be of a hearse driver? He's the worst. So then I said, listen, I know it's been a bad day for you guys, but can I give you an escort? Where are you going? And they're going to San Marcos. At the time, our zone ended at Buda. I'm not allowed to go past there. I'm getting in big trouble. I went. I said to them, I'm going to escort you, and I go, where is the cemetery? And they said, it's just right off. You just exit out San Marcos, it's like a mile. I said, I'm going to go block every intersection for you. I'm going to cover you guys. And I loved watching this family, because they went from like the worst day ever. Grandma was in there, just lost. And then, like, as I block the intersections, the family, this sweet little family, they go by, they look at me like, now we got a funeral. Red, white, and blue light. Red, white, and blue light was a knife. Right. Nice. Devin, I have to, I need to tell the Miss Armstrong story. Can I tell it?
Yes, you certainly did. I am a beautiful, beautiful, deep voice man. And sometimes
I talk like a little girl. You don't understand.
The reason I asked for Devin's permission, it's a racially sensitive story. Believe it or not, racism existed and still exists. I know, sounds crazy. We've made steps, we got a long way to go. I went to an elementary school in Houston, Texas called Montgomery Elementary School. Montgomery Elementary School was named after a janitor who was black and saved kind of the school. He literally found a bomb. This was an integrated school, and this created problems in this little area of Houston. I can't believe this is happening. White people and black people together? What's next? Men and women marry horses and dogs? I'm sorry. I don't know if I was just thinking of the whole gay thing. Yeah, I skipped that. Yeah, thank you very much. She's my booby. She's right up front. She's like, focus. Stay with me. Take the med. Did you take the med? Did you take it with a meal? I told you to take it with a meal. And we had a song. And of course, what happened was he found this bomb and he ran out and blew up. And I got in trouble because we had to sing the song every day. And it went like this. Oh, Montgomery is a school for a hero, a man of courage in the face of danger. He did his duty well and earned respect of all. We're proud to have a school named Montgomery. I added that last part. And got in bad trouble. Bad. Okay, now here's the deal. This is how far we've come. They put out a memo that said Mr. Gentry is going to be our assistant principal, and even though he is of the, hold on to your hat, opposite race, even though he's of the opposite race, he will be treated respectfully. Now, Miss Armstrong was crazy, and periodically would beat us. Okay, this was 69. And no, it wasn't bad. Look what it's done for me. I have issues, and let me seek approval in groups of people. Instead of moaning, please help me. Miss Armstrong would periodically, this is when we knew we were going to get beaten, she would start sniffling, and she goes, oh, this is when it always started the same way. She would go, you children have been calling me Nick. Which was weird, she was white. It's very weird. No, she was black, and that was a word, and it's still a word, and it had a different weight back then. I think it really did. But she would go nuts and beat us. And but here's what I loved about it. The teacher next door in the shack, there were these little temporary shacks, these little modulars, you know, and she would hear us getting beaten, and she would say, come along, children, come to my class. Miss Armstrong not feeling well. She's having a fit. And we would go to her class. First class had everything. She had crayons that weren't broken. She had that pretty colored paper. It was really nice, and the paste that still had flavor to it. But the reason I'm telling you this story is Les Burkhalter. This really doesn't have anything to do with Miss Armstrong. Here's the deal. I was afraid of Miss Armstrong. And who wouldn't be? And I needed to, the turtle was poking its head out of the shell. You know what I'm talking about, right? It was just, but I was toying with it. I was letting it out a little bit back. I'm not going to tell her I need to go to the bathroom. And, what's the matter with you, Scott Hardy? And then get beaten. So what happened was Rudy Cruz tapped me on the shoulder, and I tightened, and I cut off, part of the turtle's head. And, bad. Oh, tell me I'm living it. And it's got to be huge. It feels gigantic. Well, I have a sort of loose underwear and some pants, and I let it just roll out there, and surprisingly small. It looked like a little milk dud, and so I kicked it across the floor. Les Burkhalter sees it with his thick Coke bottle glasses, and he looks at it, and I'm going, please, God, no, do not, and he reaches down, I'm like, for the love of God, no! And he picks it up, and I go, okay, I'm out of the wood, and then he squishes it, and he screams, Duty! And Miss Armstrong comes and begins to beat him. What's the matter with you? I found it. You don't find no duty on the floor. What's the matter with you? And the beating began, and I felt so bad. So my mom is going to divorce my dad. I'm now a freshman in high school. Les Burkhalter, I've still seen him since 3rd grade. And she says, we're going to move to Tennessee. And I go, this is going to work. This will be great. And but I need to make peace with Les Burkhalter before I leave. He's in Spring High School there in Houston, Texas. And I say to him, you got to imagine, since 3rd grade, I go, Les, I need you to know something. What's that? I go, you remember Miss Armstrong's dad? He goes, yeah, she was crazy. I go, yeah, very. You remember the duty ball situation? And he goes, yeah. And I go, it was mine. I'm really sorry. I didn't know what to do, and I was afraid of her. And I just tightened up. Rudy tapped me on the back. I cut a little turtle head off, and I kicked it across. I'm so sorry. I thought he was going to hit me, but I swear to you, this was Les's response. He goes, oh, I knew it had to be somebody. All those years, he questioned his own sanity. Like, did I shit myself? Did I do it? We got lots more show, you guys. Enjoy it. When a man loves a banana, how could it be so wrong when it feels so right? I'm not sure it is. Oh, okay.
Scott Hardy, everybody. How we doing out there tonight? Everybody having a good time? Got your drinks? Got your little snacks? You ready for your next comedian? Are you ready for your next comedian? Go next to the stage. He is the punniest comic in Austin, Texas. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Kyle motherfucking Tolbert!
Hi, how's it going?
a good time. That's exciting. Maybe you guys are ready for a few more jokes from this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, what do you call stupid brains? Idiots! They get it. What do you call a rabbit stuck in a drug den? Heroin! I like that joke too, thank you. What do you call someone who gives blow to a dog? A dick! Who would do something like that? It's not even cool. Also, cocaine would be acceptable. Cocaine. Thank you. I got engaged recently. Yeah, thank you. Exciting. You know, I took her out to a sporting event, as you do. You know, popped the question on the old mumbo jumbotron. You know what I'm talking about. She said yes. Yeah. She said that I'm like the asteroid that hit the planet and destroyed all the dinosaurs. She said I rocked her world. Oh, she's adorable. She's adorable. So I recently broke up with my Beyonce. She left me for someone who plays for the Round Rock Express. Some good's come out of it. Some good's come out of it, you know. I started online dating. You guys hear about this? Online dating? Hear about this thing? I went with plenty of fish because my mom says I'm a catch. Let me tell you, it is going swimmingly. Just reeling them in. Took my first date out bowling just to get the ball rolling. Am I right, guys? I'm right. Oh boy. Anybody here ever take deoxyribonucleic acid? Ladies know what I'm talking about. That's a DNA joke. Yeah, real humdinger. Real humdinger. When I was driving home today, I saw this sign on the gate. It says, "Gate closes after each cycle." Sounds like my ex-fiance. Thank you. Thank you. It's appropriate. Wah-wah, yeah. That's right. I think that's the reaction every single joke that I say should probably get. Wah-wah. So I was fooling around with this girl the other day. And, you know the old saying, fool around with me once, shame on me. Fool around with me twice, they don't fool around with me twice. You guys like movies? Hear about these? Movies? Yeah? These things? I like movies. Action movies from the 80s. Those are the best, right? One of the things that I like about action movies is they have this phrase, "We've got company." Every action movie from the 80s, "We've got company." Never good company. It's always bad company. Never, "We've got company. They baked cookies." Or, "We've got company. Puppies." It's always bad company, like, "We've got company, and they're bringing communism." That is bad company. Amen. Amen. I work in a garden center. It's a lot of fun. There's some pretty weird names for roses these days. Like, this customer came up to me. "Hey, what?" "I'm Rose." "Rose? Well, you'll like this joke, Rose." You'll like this joke. It's a slow grower, you know, so you'll like this. Lady comes up to me the other day, and she says, "I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I've killed 3 Mr. Lincolns this week." I turned to her and said, "We got a regular John Wilkes Booth on our hands." "What do you got? Ford Theater?" Oh boy, well, that was fun. So these kids the other day break my fence break, right? Bastard, real dickholes. They break it, so I have to go to the store, get a new one, right? Go to the guy working there. I'm like, hey, these kids broke my fence break. I need a new one. He says, oh, you're window shopping, huh? That joke's hilarious if you know that a window is also called a fence break. So these kids broke my fence break the other day. You guys get it. So I had this dog. Love this guy. He loves beer. This dog was great. He loved beer. And anytime we were at a party, he would just go slurp it all up. He loved it. He's becoming less of a dog and more of a party animal. He's dead now.
I'm going to
He's a cool guy. Speaking of dogs, you ever heard of this Bow Wow character? Lil Bow Wow, some people refer to him. Recording legend. Actor as well, stars of movies like Like Mike, and Fast and Furious 3, the Tokyo Drift. Yeah, you've heard of him. Well, turns out Bow Wow is 117 years old and dog years today. I think it's about time someone put old Bow Wow to sleep, am I right? I'm right. I have a friend of mine works on Wall Street. He's real exciting. I go down to visit him sometimes, and we'll go do all kinds of fun New York things. We just hang out, go to bars, strip clubs if we're feeling nasty. And we were hanging out one time, and he said, Kyle, we need to get you a new suit. I said, all right, let's go get a new suit. So we're out suit shopping, trying all different suits, tuxedos, business suits, zoot suits, a lot of fun. And Roy says to me, Roy's the guy's name, by the way. Roy says to me, sorry, I completely ruined this joke. Let's start over. Roy comes out of the dressing room, completely naked. Yeah, so I turn to Roy and I say, what do you call that, you sexual harassment suit? They get it. I got a new timepiece from Thailand. I call it my bang clock. Oh boy. If you didn't get that joke, just give it a minute. That is a joke you can set your watch to. Oh boy. We love to attend the Nuggets the other day. It was my day off and I was lonely. I didn't have any condoms, so I had to raw dog it. A little bit got in. It burned me really bad. I went to the doctor to get it checked out, smart thing to do, it's responsible. I went to the doctor. The doctor tells me the weirdest thing. The doctor told me that I don't have my finger on the pulse of American pop culture. Yeah, weird, right? The doctor told me I need a hip replacement. A hip replacement. Oh, he's a crazy doctor. Speaking of doctors, I saw a doctor the other day save a woman's life. All he did is he took a pen, you did that thing where he made it so that they can breathe better. Or what's that called? No, he wrote her a prescription for healthy eating and exercise. We're having a good time. We are having a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what to do if you get fire ants all over your body? Run and scream, not quite. It's not going to do it. You got to stop, drop, and roll. Squish them, you know?
Yeah!
So these GMOs are getting a little out of hand, I actually saw just yesterday a bird of paradise give birth to an eggplant. It hatched and became a chickpea. Chickpea. Oh boy. Those jokes are fun. They're good. I like those jokes. You know what I don't like? Suicide. I know. I'm a little rebel. I don't like it. I think if you're gonna commit suicide, you're basically just littering. Yeah, that's not right. Like if you just die, it's basically like if you have a piece of trash in your hand and it blows away in the wind. You try to get it, but nobody judges you too hard. If you're gonna commit suicide, at least do something good with your body. Like give it to a pack of wolves. They don't leave any trash behind. I'm gonna leave you on this one. Do you think that shepherds ever turn to each other and say, "Stop me if you've heard this before"? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That was a bad joke. I feel sheepish just telling it to you all. Devin Powell, come on back to the stage.
That's my closest right there, y'all. Kyle Tolbert, everybody. The Punniest coming in Austin. All right, coming up next to the stage, he hails as the co-host of the Black and Tan podcast. Google that shit. He is Mexican. That is awesome. Coming to the stage, y'all, the one, the only, Jacob J. Garcia.
You getting out of here?
Yeah, I'm figuring it out.
Right on.
All right, give it up to Devin Powell. Fucking asshole. He is Mexican. Fact. That was the way you bring me up? This guy has tan skin. Correct, sir. You bastard. Son of a bitch. I do love it. I do hail here in Austin, Texas, my favorite land of prolonged adolescence. It's a never land for us who don't want to get real jobs. I can dig it. Everyone stays young forever. I can roll with that. I love this city so much. People think I just moved here by the way I talk about the city. I'm like, dude, there was one thing I went to at this place. It was amazing. They're like, oh my God, you just moved here? I'm like, 9 fucking years ago. I talk about this city like they paid me residual checks to do it. No one's paying me to do this. Now, that being said, I did get lured here under false pretense. A buddy of mine years ago was like, bro, I need you to move to Austin, Texas. I'm going to college. I don't have much money. Hook me up. Give me the opportunity to have a roommate and help me out with rent. I'm like, that's cool. I've heard good things about Austin, but I'm going to make you work for it. tell me a reason why I should move to Austin, Texas. His response was women. There are beautiful women in Austin. I'm not debating that. I'm not debating the beauty of you lovely ladies out here. You two know what's up. That means you have the salt and pepper like I do, so I can dig your all's vibe. I'm like a chubby George Clooney that's brown. I'm like a chubby brown George Clooney. I feel that. And the women here in Austin, no doubt about that, beautiful lady. But I wanted my friend to work for it. I'm like, dude, there's beautiful women everywhere. I don't give a shit what city, what country you're in. Women are beautiful. Give me another reason to move to Austin, Texas. He's like, all right, I'll up the ante. Not only are there beautiful women in Austin, Texas, the girl-to-guy ratio, unheard of. I'm like, break it down, bro. Like, there are 9 girls for every 1 guy in Austin, Texas. I'm like, holy shit. Well, that son of a bitch failed to mention where 4 of those girls were looking for the other 5. Thank you so much for getting that joke. I did that same joke in some country backwards bumpkin town, and some dude didn't get it. Some dude after the show came up to me, happy as punch, with his belt buckled, because he lasted 7 seconds instead of 8 in his fucking rodeo back in 1984. And he's sitting there with his belt buckled like, hey man, I gotta tell you what, you're a funny dude. I'm like, thanks man. But I don't understand why people in Austin find missing people so funny. Like, missing people? You had that one joke about 4 of those girls searching for the other 5? I don't find missing people funny. I'm like, no, that's not what I'm saying. I was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm saying they're gay. He's like, oh my god, that's so funny. I'm like, you get it? No, but you said gay. Son of a bitch, at least he laughed. I got a chuckle out of it. I don't know. I miss college, and not for the reason you would think, not because of my youth. I don't miss college because I miss being young. I miss being in an era in my life where I was able to drink with an intensity like a fucking Spartan going into war. I miss that level of intensity. It's excusable. When you're young and you drink like a raving lunatic and have sex like a wild madman, people compliment you. Good job. You drank 40 ounces of beer without throwing up. You're the man. Now I have a drinking problem. You do that when you're young, you sleep with a lot of women. Now it's infidelity. I don't like that. And I would drink with such a deep passion. Like, I mean, I drank intense. Like, literally so competitively when I drank. Like a Spartan from that movie 300. I was like Leonidas. And I would drink. Sometimes I went overboard. Sometimes I got war freckles after I drank, and that's when you throw up and pop the blood vessels on your face. Yeah, it's gross. It's absolutely gross. And I got some war freckles and I was throwing up. Some girl came up to me afterwards saying, oh my god, you're spewing. And I'm thinking like Spartan. So I'm like, spewing? This is vomit! And I kicked her down a hole. I dig holes before I drink. I know what's going to happen. Some of my friends, this is made up. I didn't really kick a woman down a hole. There's a dolphin. The dolphin's rape. I'm like, shut up and stop raping dolphins. I feel like a damn koala. They also rape. These are facts, though. I watch the National Geographic. Right? Right? They really rape. That is crazy. It's kind of funny, because, the noise, yeah. What? Are you okay? You're freaking out. It's just the guy who's like, I don't like dolphins. Are you related to a dolphin, man? Does it hit close to home? Okay, you use the blowhole as a bong because we're in Austin and you just smoke through that shit. There's nothing wrong with that. I totally dig your style. Like I said, right here, all of us salt and pepper foxes. I love it. I love having the salt and pepper head because now I'm hooking up with girls with like daddy issues. It's awesome. But I'm not like, because you can't tell how old we are. Because we have great faces. We have great faces, but our hair's all white. And the girls are like, I'm working out some issues. And after I'm done having sex, I'm like, go to your room! Grab that macaroni and cheese and play your Xbox. There's not another controller. I didn't plan on playing with you. It's like a one-person game. What the fuck? I got real rapey and like child molestation really quick, didn't I? It's because of the alcohol. It's because my friends are like, Jacob, maybe you do drink too much. I'm like, you're not tough. They're like, dude, I don't know, man. You drink a lot. Maybe you should join maybe one of those 12-step programs. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I have some friends that join the 12-step program. They're doing good. I'm happy for them. But they're sitting over there and they're like, dude, you got to give into a higher power. I'm like, I'm not about giving up shit. I don't feel like submitting. So I don't want to go through these 12 steps. So if you guys decide y'all want to cut down on your drinking, I came up with my own 12-step program. Feel free to adopt it. If the alcohol or booze is more than 12 steps away from where you're sitting, just leave it there. Here's the problem. You're going to end up with 4 refrigerators in a 1-bedroom apartment, and that's going to be way more expensive. I told my parents I was sterile recently. I'm not, so don't be scared. Ladies that want to get impregnated by me, it's going to be okay. I saw a couple of women like, no, don't be sterile. I want to have your spawn. It wouldn't be a little angel. I'd have a spawn. But, that was that fucking movie, man. That's neither here nor there. I saw that movie for the first time recently, and I hated it. But, I had to tell my parents I was sterile. I'm the oldest of 3 children from a very conservative family in South Texas. So I just told my parents I was sterile. Because they're putting the pressure on me to give them little Mexican babies and grandkids and shit. And, I like you. The thought of sex is getting you all like, and I can dig it. But my parents are starting to pressure me, and they're just like, you know what, we want a grandchild. But they don't want me to have a grandchild unless I'm married. But they don't want me to get married unless I court someone for quite some time, get engaged, traditional wedding. Anything other than that is viewed as a sin against God in the eyes of my parents. So I don't want the stress anymore, so I just said, Mom and Dad, I am sterile. This way I cover my ground. So now, if I get a girl pregnant by accident because we got too drunk, my parents won't see it as a mistake. They'll be like, it's a miracle! Who's daddy's little miracle, baby? He's shooting blanks. You're just like Jesus. But Jesus is also short and so am I. I'm not implying to be an immaculate conception to be anything but. But I had to tell my parents that, and that's the whole thing. Like, I don't know if I'm ready to be a parent. Like, my parents are awesome. Like, I love my parents so much. Like, I don't care how cheesy that sounds. When I was playing horse as a child, me and my friends would play. I would play for like a Dr. Pepper. You know, it's like HORSE, loser buys a winner Dr. Pepper. If I won, they went to go get me a Dr. Pepper. Then I'd play horse by myself, but I'd put something on the line. You know, I'd be like, I'll make this shot. My parents live forever. And I'd shoot it. And if I'd miss, I'd be like, that one didn't count. If I make this shot, my parents live forever. And I'd make the shot, and I went home feeling I did something good. And that's the thing. Like, my parents, I'm 35, and I still want them to live forever. My parents are great. I want them to live. And here's the thing. I read this article recently where it said, when people outgrow their usefulness, they tend to die. When they feel they don't have a sense of purpose, they keel over and die. Both of my parents are retired, and I'm like, fuck that. I don't want them to die for shit. So every 2 or 3 months, I call them up and say, Mom and Dad, I don't have rent money. They hook me up with rent, I live for free, and they also get the gift of life from their son. I'm not ready to have kids, and that's a true story. I, as a matter of fact, think they should come up with a phone app on your phone that you pay $500 for that allow you to hit someone else's kid. I think that would be amazing. You pay $500 for this app. It lets you hit someone else's child. What a beautiful thing. And it would serve its function. It really would. It's perfect for those parents who don't believe in corporal punishment but are smart enough to realize timeout's really not working. We're out at an airport. And it was one of the decibel levels, like they do downtown with the band. They have a little meter. If the band exceeds a certain level of decibels, then the band gets shut down. So So let the kid be a kid. You can allow a kid to be like, I'm a child, yeah, I'm a child. And you have your phone with your app, and you're like, all right, child, how much longer are you going to be? I'm a child, I'm a child. And you just look at it. You're waiting. You're like, this little son of a bitch is at 9. If you get 10, it's over. And that little booger ends up being like, I'm a child. You're like, 10. Walk over, just chop him in the face, just boom. And it's a perfect solution for that parent. This way, the parent just created a real-life boogeyman. Like a real, honest-to-God boogeyman. Next time that little bastard doesn't want to eat his peas, she's like, sweetie, you need to eat your peas. I don't want to eat my peas. Remember that chubby Mexican that looked like frickin'... I have his number. Eat your peas. That story. I also I play too many jokes on children. That's why I don't want to have them myself. I still I would play Whiplash with a 7-year-old. Because I played that growing up when I was 7. The little kids played that when they were 7. And I want to play that with them too. Like, if I see a kid 50 yards away, I'll run and shove him in the back to be like, boom, he's like, ugh. I'm like, Whiplash, bitch! No one said life was easy. Get used to it. I'm trying to create a better, stronger tomorrow is what I'm doing. Over the Christmas holidays, my parents played that movie, Bambi, to distract all of our little cousins, because believe it or not, there's a lot of us. And they played that movie, Bambi. I hadn't seen Bambi in a while. And now having seen it as an adult, I realized something. Bambi is not a good movie to show children, because in the first 10 minutes of the movie, his mother gets murdered in cold blood by a country bumpkin redneck while the forest is on fire, so it wasn't even to gain the meat. It was just murder. Like, the forest was on fire, he's all, that's you, dear. I don't like your face. There's no reason for that. She just went, yes, it was heartbreaking. You were scarred? That's from The Lion King. He throws off Mufasa. That's a different movie, sweetheart. She was all like, I was scarred. You're a cougar! That's what it is. You're my favorite cougar ever. God, don't worry. I feel like it's investment. Can't wait to be king. I can't wait. But Bambi's mother died in cold blood. It's murder. No reason for it. And I noticed it. I acknowledged it. And even then, I was still like, I bet you if I had a kid, I could fuck up this little fucker with this movie. Like, I'm thinking, if I had a child, I would show them the movie Bambi. And right when Bambi's mother gets killed, I would learn before the movie to teach myself to edit shit. So Bambi's mother's running through the forest. It's on fire. She jumps from one hill to another. Countryman shoots her. Boom, dead. Bambi's off. Mother! Mother! Right there, I just rolled the credits. Again, life's not easy, people. You gotta teach this kid he doesn't get everything he wants. Roll the credits. But I take a step even further because I'm not about half-assing the shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to half-ass nothing, so I take the step even further. If the whole thing's on fire, my little kid watching Bambi, his mother gets murdered, cold blood once again, not for the meat. Jump from hilltop to hilltop, redneck shoots her, dead, Bambi's off. I insert a scene from my favorite horror movie, The Exorcist. Your mother's some cock in hell. I just roll the credits. My name is Jacob James Garcia. Thank you guys so much. Give it up for Devin Powell.
Keep another round of applause for Jacob James Garcia, everybody. Yeah, we're having a good time. All right, people. It's all come down to this. Are you ready for your final comic of the evening? All right. Your next comedian You may recognize him from the old Biddy show. You may recognize him from the internet. You may recognize him from outside in the bushes by your house. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, fresh off his knees, Trey, Durant. Let's go with this guy.
We cannot hear you.
You can't hear me? Is that better?
That's better.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to learn Spanish so I can put things in it. Make me feel myself. Every day for like 10 years in my last apartment complex, I met the maintenance guy who spoke 2 words with the phrase, "Tu muy caliente." I'm trying to say, it's like, you're not. Not exactly. Yeah, you're laughing. You do with me. You just fucking know me. The rest of you is funny. 16-year-old. Great show tonight, huh? I hope you got your $5 worth. Or $4 if you pretend to be a couple of single. I really need you guys to laugh tonight so that I can afford to have sex with better looking people. I tell you, it's anyway, 3 people haven't seen me in a while. There's Leno on your eyes. I've actually lost 50 to work. Drinking. Actually, the pinky supply during my weight loss was still expensive. I do have a question. What the fuck is this? My cat says I have enough loose skin to make another one. And my lips are fucked up enough. I mean, I have one of those faces that when I'm either really pissed off or really sad. I've had people come up and hug me. I'm like, oh, dude, that's what my... And I'm looking at my thing again because I'm lost. Okay. They think I'm pissed. They want to run away. I'm like, oh, no, come back. I'm trying to have you person, damn it. I mean, really.
You think you're gonna die? It's not my fault.
I really look like I want you dead. So I was walking around all day yesterday. It was driving to the I now have the softest, fluffy ball.
Thanks for sharing.
I hate doing laundry because there's nothing more depressing than washing your shoes with no cum stains on them.
They're not included?
Shut up. And I'm supposed to have a boyfriend, so that's not supposed to happen. He said I should trim my chest hair. It's too long. I'm like, oh, great, man. When I'm done, we'll go to the mall and pick out purses. Yeah, I sleep on the couch a lot. Oh, it wouldn't be so bad if the fucker wouldn't hide the TV remote. And by by telling you guys this shit, I'm probably going to block out for another week. Which is fine because I think there's a Dr. Degeneres on there. And I don't need to change the channel. You get into a relationship and suddenly you can't do anything right. It's like, stop chewing with your mouth full, or stop talking with your mouth full. What else is supposed to say? Oh, you're not wearing that, are you? Stop checking me when you get back. First, I thought you wanted a Hummer. Second, I didn't spend nearly enough time in the closet to learn how to dress.
Yeah. You have to
This is like, no, honey. Because you tend to tighten up when you think you're about to die. No, this relationship has just happened. It's like I can't be with you because you don't believe in God. What? Really? You know, I wonder if schizophrenics have this problem. I'm sorry, I can't be with you because you do not see the purple raccoon that comes in and cleans the dishes and realizes the spider. He also tells me to burn people. I may start listening to him. Sharing my delusion will be gone. Apparently, schizophrenic people talking about that intersection. I don't do impressions. You have to talk to Mr. Banfield about that. So I say to him, what do you mean? I talk to God every time I say, oh God, oh God, oh God. My neighbors think I'm a Baptist holy roller. They invited me to a tent revival. Right? They said I was filled with the Spirit. We were getting ready to come here tonight and jumped out of the shower. So proud to show off his picture. I'm like, they're a little long, aren't they? Like, wipe your chest hair? Whatever. I'm getting you so drunk tonight. You can dig those fucking toenails into my neck and you're like a bird bat because I'm too fucking horny to care. I'm watching. Just like to suck that. Or drunk. I'm hysterical when I'm uncomfortable. And I'm telling you, if I had known they had this street in here, I would have picked it. Because my friends fucking love documenting my failures as a human being. Like tonight.
It's just great. What? It's just great.
Anyway, I thought it would be easier living with somebody fucking. Not necessarily. I had a roommate once who was a bartender. That stupid cunt had no concept of boundaries at all. I worked first shift, he worked second. Every night I would make my lunch for the day after, right? He would come home 4 o'clock in the morning, drunk as fuck, and eat my lunch. Never. I told him not to fuck off. Well, aggressive aggression wasn't working, so let's try some passive aggression. So I got in the kitchen and I made my lunch.
So Betty brought
I can't do something.
how much he doesn't live by
I wake up the next morning and sure enough he had eaten the sandwich and I stuck it in the trash with a huge fly sticking out of it. So tonight when I came home from work, he's like, dude, what the fuck was that? I'm like, Friskies, chicken and tuna. And before he could get mad, I just whipped out my old laser pointer and he chased the red spot around the room. He broke a lamp. He curled up in a corner and licked himself to sleep. Troubles here. Yeah, recently I discovered I need to cut back on drinking.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I did, and I wish I hadn't because I had 4 tonight, and I feel like no tolerance. Anyway, waking up and screaming, "Who are you people? Where are my clothes?" Not a good way to wake up on a Tuesday morning.
At least you had a good time.
I wish I could remember it. You know, that's okay to wake up that way on a Sunday, but a Tuesday, you know,
At least you had
nothing else.
Check Facebook.
Once again, friends documenting my failure.
What are friends for?
Yeah, so you wake up in a room full of people, you don't know who the fuck these people are. It's like, where are my clothes, blah, blah, blah. And you look up at the ceiling fan, there's underwear flying around in a circle. Walk up and say, are those mine? Like, fuck, skid marks. Those aren't mine. Oh, my life. Some guys up there trying to fish and man, I was like, there, they got your name in. I was like, clearly a photo. Waking up in a big hairy arm across your head, which would be doubly bad if you're not in the bed. Jump out of bed naked, and from your belly button to your kneecaps, you feel like the sticky side of a Band-Aid. There's a grab the curtain, like, oh shit, what's it? Wait a minute. This is my house. Get the fuck out. No, wait. You know, my mom taught me better manners than that.
Please get the fuck out.
Wash the curtains before you leave. And while you're doing that, I like my eggs scrambled. And my bacon crunchy. Not chewy, not crispy. Crunchy. Get the fuck out. Don't listen to the capture. Anyway, I was trying to decide what to talk about tonight, and I thought about politics. Yuck. As I'm flipping through the stories online, I realized that I just don't care. I just don't give a fuck. I read something about Chris Christie blocking 4 lanes of traffic. What that fat fucktard do? Fall out of his limousine, we saw him with Krispy Kreme on Saturday. Maybe it's just one donut somebody had tossed out the window. And people in Austin don't want me to talk about how stupid Rick Perry is. Because you don't know. I have nothing new to add. That conversation is dead. Although I wish they would stop calling him a closeted gay. Because let me tell you, we don't fucking want him. You know, if I can keep that bitch. One thing I'd love to do is go up to the governor's mansion. Here you go, Mr. Perry. Here's your bag of dicks. Just take them and go. Just take them and go. Not just one. What the fuck? What kind of greedy ass Republican only takes one of anything? I need you to focus, Mr. Perry. Just take the bag. Don't worry about Anita. She's been hauled out the back door right now as we speak in a burlap sack. Okay, not entirely against her will. The sack was her idea. So just take your bag of dicks and go. Just take them and go. Be free. Yeah, you can take your bribe money from the Koch brothers. Yeah, whatever. You can have it. We don't care. We all know Texas politics are run from their penthouse in New York City anyway. New York City! Okay. So just take your dicks. Take your bag of dicks. Here you go. That's it. Just so, Mr. Perry, honey, you dropped one there. Oh, that's a big one. Look at you.
Does it have a name?
Ralph. Oh, and it's uncut. Ew. Better watch that. No, watch that first. Don't go. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the fuck? I can smell it over here, dude. It's like, no, Texas, you're not pushing that piece of shit off on us. And while I'm at it, you know, Mr. Tom Cruise, here's your bag of space dicks. I'm gonna kill that. Baseball what? Take your bag of space dicks and get the fuck out. Anyway, that's my time, so I'm out of here a little early. But thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it.
Trey Durant! Give it up one more time for Trey Durant! I got something special for y'all.
Oh, yeah! Something special!
There is a surprise comic I would like to introduce y'all to, y'all. This person has a very special place in my heart because I fell out of her. She's the reason I started doing comedy in the first place. She's one of my biggest inspirations. I love her very much. Coming to the stage, I want y'all to give a big round of applause for Mama Simone Love.
Get off the stage. How y'all doing? Y'all thought I was going to be wearing a dress, huh? You gotta have a baby that big, fuck a dress. And what you looking at? Look at me. He ain't gave me 10 pounds since I had him, so I'm still pissed about that shit. Right? You know, I didn't anticipate to come up here tonight, so I didn't prepare anything, and I'm just kind of tilted anyway, you know. When you start having kids that big, you just don't think straight no more, you know. I mean, when he turned about 13 or 14, you know, every day he would come out of his room. I know how Shaquille O'Neal mother felt, like, nervous, you know what I mean? Well, how big is this motherfucker gonna get? Don't nobody got kids that big. You stuck with that. Yeah. But I slipped and fell in love. You know, my daughter is like 12 years younger than him, you know? So y'all fellas got game. You got game. You make a sister say, okay, I'll put a dress on one more time. One more time. Hey. She didn't get as big as him. I'm glad about that, but she's a pimp too. And let me prove it to you. I told her, I said, hey, baby girl, you know, mom's kind of struggling. You know, I'm not making as much money as I used to, and you know, I'm going on, you know, blah, blah, blah. She was 12 at the time. She's 15 now. She said, well, Mom, we need to figure out what you need to do to increase our income. I didn't make that up. Just like that, I said, damn, you're a pimp. You know, that's what they do. But when you don't dress in dresses, you know, all the time, and you're female, sometimes people can think crooked things.
100%.
Is she straight or is she crooked? Drop $20 right now and I'll prove it to you. If I pick it up and hand it to you, that means I'm straight, right? I was married. I had my husband take me to get my, I like to keep my toes. I think your toes should be suckable ladies at all times. Just in case you run up on a freak. You know what I mean? Woo! Even if you don't have pretty feet, at least let them be manicured. You know what I mean? You can do all you can. Be all you can be. That's tough, right? So I had to take you to the nail shop, and anybody go get their nails done? If you don't, you better say something. Take your shoe on, let me say I don't believe you. No, but they're nosy. Aren't they nosy? Yeah. I said, well, I'm gonna give her some shock value. She started digging in my business, I'm gonna have something for her, right? She said, how you do today? I do manicure, pedicure. I said, no. I said, I'm real anal about my hands. I do that myself, but you can work on my feet. She said, okay, I'll do a good job right here. Okay. She wasn't working on my feet. 30 seconds. She said, so are you married? I said, no, I'm not married. Oh, you're not married. You got a boyfriend. I'm thinking, does she want to know if I'm fucking or what? What's the reason? I said, no, baby, I don't have a boyfriend. I got a girlfriend. She said, oh, you got a girl. Oh. You got a girlfriend? She said, oh. I said, just like I know when they start talking in their language, they're talking about us, right? I know the whole time she was saying, she eat a pussy, she fuck a girl. Then I walked out the shop with my husband. I said, see, come on, let's go. Alrighty. Listen, you guys coming out here tonight has just been so fantabulous. Have you guys had a good time? Give a round of applause. I'm still my thunder, baby. Stay your hands right there. Yeah. How y'all think? Do I look good for 60 or what? Put your hands up. I do hurt. That's because I'm not. Yeah. This family holiday, this Christmas I came home, I said, well, all these dresses my mama gave me, I don't like a dress. I don't know what it is about a dress, it's just not for me. I just never did care for dresses. But when I was 14, my mama said, I don't give a damn what you think, you're going to wear a dress every day. And then I think something happened to me, like, she made me wear a dress like every day. And I just didn't like dresses. I like to climb trees and do on the monkey bar. Y'all to do little flips and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So I'm all about the jeans and t-shirt. Can we get put it together for a J.A.S. My mother's mom, Big Mama, rest in peace, she had 17 kids. Can you believe that? That's real. 17 kids, and I used to wonder why she used to carry a pussy in the swing. You know what I mean? God damn. That took one to tear mine up, and I'm still trying to get over there. He out here making people laugh, he making music. You gonna do something out there. Yeah, you know I love you, baby. I love you. Yeah. You guys remember that show like the dinosaurs? Yeah. The little dinosaur, the baby, he just was so bad. He was so bad. He would give his dad the blues all the time, right? He hit him up, dad upside the head with a skin and said, I'm the baby, gotta love you. I love that. So, yeah, whatever he was. My son, I didn't have a sonogram, because now we don't want surprises. We want to know what it is, right? And you go to the OBGYN, they one of the lionest doctors in the world. You go and they say, oh, they tell you what, they tell you, do you have any children? You do? You still smile. You got good ones, huh? I'm going to turn you into the Grinch, like, for real, huh? You have a beautiful smile. You single? I love to see pretty white women turn red. God damn. You can't get nobody to turn red. No, You have a boy? I'm having a boy. They don't tell you you're having a career setback, right? You're having a mistake, ma'am. If you might want to send this one back. Or you want to college now for another 12 years, you know. Yeah, you guys have been such a great crowd. Oh, y'all like me? Thank you. I should have got a tip jar. Wait till y'all got drunk. Y'all was right there. We don't try to put something together like this maybe on a monthly basis. Would you tell a friend? Would you come back? There's a lot of talented people in art. When you think about being funny, I'm funny. Right? What kind of funny are you? I'm just saying. You gotta keep them guessing. You know, I know some of y'all still know. You wearing up Jordan tennis shoes, you know they wear Jordan tennis shoes, you know that. Yeah, no, but it's something about laughter. I don't care what you're going through. It's something about, people don't believe me when I tell you I'm really shy. I'm painfully shy. But what makes me want to stand up in front of a crowd full of people with an instrument in my hand that is strongly represents the shape of the male genitalia close to my mouth, it kind of brings back memories. You know, I don't know if I can lick it away, you know. But I know whoever designed it, they're clever to see if they had made this replica of the female genitalia, you don't understand what my little thank you, guys.
One more time for my mom, y'all. Come on, love. Come on, love. I fell out of that. Yeah. Comedy, y'all. It can be genetic. It can be genetic. Well, it's a pretty good turnout, right? Everybody had a good time? All right. Yeah. I'd like to let you know I appreciate each and every last one of y'all for coming out here, supporting my comedy. You know, it's not an easy scene to be in, and can't tell you how much it means to me that y'all did this. I love y'all so much. Ow! You win this round, Mom. Upstate every goddamn body. All right. Well, this has been the Comedy Loop, y'all. I have been Devin Powell, and before y'all go, this is my first show I put together like this, and to commemorate it, thank you very much. To commemorate it, I would like to go ahead and leave y'all with one last joke. This joke is actually one of the first jokes I ever written and performed on stage when I first started doing comedy. So, if y'all are down, we can do this. All right. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to close your eyes. Everybody, close your eyes. Envision this joke. All right?
Close your eyes.
So here's the scenario. Two guys walk into a bar. One's crazy. The other doesn't exist. After downing a couple of empty mugs they weren't holding, they both get laid by two chicks who weren't there. Later that evening, the guy who doesn't exist gets hit by an invisible silent car that wasn't on that nameless street. He's then taken to a hospital that was never built, where it's then revealed by nobody that he has a made-up disease, and he was going to die if he was real. The moral of the story is, believe in yourself. And if that was too long for some of you, Mel Gibson walks into a bar, the Jews walk out. All right. This has been the Comedy Loop, y'all. The first show. We're going to try to get another show together next month. Hope to see y'all there. Y'all have a great night. Don't forget to tip your waitresses. I would like to thank Timothy Banfield, Garcia, Kyle Tolbert, Trey, Durant, and Scott Harding. Love you all. Good night.